friends, welcome back. It's an pandemic time right now. You know about everything. So we'll start about your design labs, because design theory class we have done, but we have to learn about the labs also. What is lab? The lab is updated towards, like, you have to learn about some softwares and everything. So we have sorted up a software that the name of the software is SolidWorks. So the SolidWorks works in a 3D concept, 3D building concepts. So what is 3D building concepts? As I have told you earlier, 3D building concepts is something like this, that will not basically not transfer from 2D to 3D. Will actually do 3D to 2D, but 2D diagram is necessary to develop 3D formations also. So let us understand what are the first thing what you will see when you open it. When you open the interface, in today's class we will learn about the interfacing of the of SolidWorks. What are the interfaces of SolidWorks? What do we have in SolidWorks? So as you know that the SolidWorks it's a version of 2013, but we are right now in 2020. That is, it's a 7 years back version. So that won't make any problem, because the SolidWorks or other softwares like Solid Edge or your Creo, most of the things are very same. Is similar to each others. So the thing is that if the version changes with years to year, there's something maybe additional, but that doesn't eliminate something. There doesn't eliminate. So the option what you'll be getting right now, you'll be getting a similar or same option. Most 90% you'll get same option. Yeah, there may be some changes in the in few specific options, but that's not a complete change, entire change. There will be many minor changes. So the basic things will always remain same. For example, if you go for SolidWorks 2005 version, the options what you see over there, you'll find about 2013 also, as well as you can find it 2016 also. So it goes on. So let us see what are the interfaces we have. So we have the file, view, tools, help. So what are the what we can do? We could understand that these are the things what we could access. What do we have to access? First of all, we could see again this one. This is also new, open. So what is there? If we click on the file that is on the right, that will be a left click. So you can find over there that new, open, and what are the things has been done. So this is the recents what we have worked over in SolidWorks. So, and new is the new dialog box, which will help us to interface what to be done and what not to be done. And open is the open help us to open a predefined or created file. For example, if we click over here, it will open a dialog box. As you can see, it's something what you do in Word or you do in Paint. The same thing. The same options can be directly done from this here also. You could just click over here, it will open the same thing, or you could click over here and you can also open it. So, or you can also do by like this also. Browse recent documents. Browse recent documents means the things what I've shown over here. These things they are talking about. These things you could browse these things also. Now you could either click on new, or you could click on this one. So if you click on new, you will get this dialog box. I'll come what is in a dialog box, what you have to do, what else not. So this is on a dialog, cancel. So you could also click over here, this will open. You could also click over here, new. So there are 3 ways to open it, or there are one more way to open it. You could use Control N. Okay, Control N, CTRL plus N is used to open a new, and CTRL O is used to open a to open this dialog box. So you could this computer, this interface is using the first alphabet of the option, that is open. Control O for the open version, and this is for the Control N for the new version. So let us click Control. Okay, before that, you could see that there is something given, that toolbar, task pane, motion manager, status bar. So you could, this is what this actually help us to see what we need to have. Do we need a toolbar? That what we have in toolbar. If you need to keep the selective things, or you don't need the selective things, for example, I don't need this one, or I don't need this, I could click and I could eliminate it. So do you need the full screen? You could click over here, or you may type F11, that is, you may press the key F11. That will also do the same. So there are more things, tools. So you could go for Explorer, where you could actually go for the diverse things. So we'll be coming in the later classes on this. So let us open. Okay. You will find part, assembly and drawings. Okay. What is parts? Now try to understand. If you consider a pen, you will find out that a pen has a needle. Fine. It has one ball in the needle. So on the needle, that is not actually needle, that's a small nozzle or minute nozzle from which the ink flows, and it comes out with the ball. So the ball is a one part, the small needle or the nozzle is one part, the complete other body is one part. So this is what your pen. So what happens if you join every part? This becomes an assembly, and every part is termed as part. Okay, that means if you segregate assembly, it will be a part. If you join all the parts, it will be assembly. For let us take one more example. The example of a car. If you segregate all, isolate every parts of parts and particle of the car, every particles and every element will be a part. But when you join it, it will be assembly. That means a car is not a part; it is an assembly. And the tire of the car is the part, or the axle wheel is the part, or the transmission shaft is a part, or a bolt in a car is a part. Okay, now here is also a 2D engineering diagram, typically of part or assembly. That means it is used to develop 3D to 2D diagrams, or you may draw other 2D diagrams, but it is very feasible. It is basically done for transforming this to part or assembly diagram, assembly body, 3D body to 2D body. That means it's a it works like an inverter which transforms 3D to 2D. Okay, this may be a 3D of a part, okay, single component, or it may be a 3D part of an assembly. Fine. So what are the more options left? That is advanced. Let us click over there. For here, you could see that if you click over here, you could get a preview if possible. Since you don't have any right now anything clicked over, that's why we are not getting any preview available. So you could also get a list that may be of like this. That means completely on you. And as well as you have tutorials, like you could go for tutorials. As I have not stored any tutorials as over here, because I'll show you the tutorials how to do of my own tutorials. Okay, so let us click part, then go OK, or rather you could double click on the part also. This will also work as OK. So you could either click on this and OK, or double click on the part. Let us open. Let us give the time. So this is the complete interface of these things. Fine. So what is there in interface? We could see the interface is filled up with these things. Okay. These things. This is first. Let us start with the views and everything. Okay. Now this is termed as the unit bar, or where you can change the units and everything. Fine. And this is if you click over here, this is your property or status bar, which actually help you to understand what you need to do and what are else to do. This is the tree bar. tree point, that means the thing what you will be doing, what options will be, you will be selecting, what options you will be eliminating, everything will be given in this one. This is like a tree, branches, it will show you everything. Okay, this is history, what you can, appearance history, something if you have drawn, you need to change the appearance, you can do these things. This is for the relationships, what are the relationships you have, our internal relationships. So, and this is what your plane, or it's a combining of these things. This is a combination of everything which help us to understand what we have done, what is left. So what we have over here, we have sensor, that means that sense what we are doing is correct or geometrically correct or wrong. Annotations, that means the symbols which we will be used to understand everything. Material, what type of material we may choose, that depends on the drawing, on our quantity, on our necessity. This is the planes what will be selected, top, front, plane. So you may go for this or you may go for this. You may also see that x, y, z, that is x, this is known as x, this is y, and this is z. So you could go for front. Okay, fine. Front is your front is your this is front. Okay, what is the right planes? Okay, let me tell you. The right plane indicates your y. The top plane indicates your plane indicates your x, and this indicates your, what is this? Just a sec. Okay, so top plane indicates x, right plane indicates y, and this indicates your the z, how it is moving. Okay, or you may it may be like this, or it may be other way around also. You may take this is completely on your consideration. Like as you can see, this right plane moves from this point to this point, that is y to y minus. That's why you can say right plane is x, it's z, and the top plane is y because it's going from this to this, and y is the just see, you see. Okay, fine. Okay, and a front plane or the top plane is nothing but this is y, this is acting like a y. That's why you can see this is a y, this is a top, that's why we can select. So let us understand the things, this why this is eliminated and why this is what we need to learn. Now this is extruded and revolved extrude. What is the extrude? Extrude is nothing but a formation of solid or solid parts, which will help us to understand how much is the material. Okay, and revolved boss base is used to draw the solid or to develop a solid from a 2D diagram, but the thing is that it will be a symmetric. Okay, but in extrude it is non-mandatory, it will be symmetric, but it will develop from a 2D diagram. Okay, the thing is that how we'll do the 2D sketch, it's much more easier than any other things. So we'll be learning about these things in coming classes. So till then, go through every points and everything, click on everything. We'll be in next class we'll learn about sketch and how to do sketch and everything. Okay, thank you, have a nice day, stay home, stay safe.